Let me ask, are you guys pro-life or pro-choice when it comes to seniors? Because my grandma wants to go, but the state's holding on to her. You know, she's got a terminal condition. Why is it that you're not allowed, like you're allowed to commit suicide slowly over the course of your second half of your life, you know? Like treating your body like shit, but you can't do it quickly down a flight of stairs or in my garage. What up with that? Yeah. My grandma also, she won't stop bitching about the Great Depression. It's like, get over it already. I have depression, but my grandma says it's not great. Whatever. My grandpa, he doesn't believe in depression because he was born before it existed clinically. So, you know, he's like, what's this pit in the bottom of my soul? I think it's hunger. It's like, you are hungry, Grandpa. It was the Great Depression. He's still hungry from the Great Depression. They got by, he tells me, they got by on like one can of beans for like that decade. Whatever. Oh yeah. My dad, religion is my dad's antidepressant. Mine's Cymbalta. Yes. It's kind of interesting. Some people believe in God, but not depression. And then there's people like me that I definitely believe in depression, but not God. I'll be impressed if the Pope ever has to take Prozac. You know? Wouldn't it be fun if the Pope just committed suicide? Would that be fun? Is that a miracle? Would that make you believe in God more or less? I don't know. I feel like my psychiatrist has to be religious because whenever I leave his office, I feel like he's praying that he prescribed the right meds because I'm mentally ill. I call the suicide hotline all the time. No, not lately. I mean, they are in my favorites, but I don't. It goes my mom, the suicide hotline, and then Papa John's. Sometimes I accidentally hit Papa John's. And then a pizza shows up, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to kill myself. That's fun. One time I called the suicide hotline, and T-Mobile dropped my call. And I was like, ugh. Next time I want to kill myself, you better believe I'm doing it with a different carrier. Maybe Verizon. Can you hear me now? No? It's because I'm fucking dead. The third time, one of the times I called the suicide hotline, and I'm really sorry about the suicide material, but one time I called the suicide hotline and I got the answering machine. I swear to God, they're understaffed. Do not call on a Saturday night, okay? It's better to be depressed on like a Monday. It's weird to me. Another time I got put on hold. I'm surprised capitalism hasn't invaded the hotline. You know, like, you know how you listen to podcasts and there's ads? Like, you call the hotline and they're like, not feeling yourself? Try a Snickers. Unless you have a peanut allergy. Or if you would like to, you know. I feel like the only way that I could exit this life without my family being mad at me is if I ate too many peanuts. I was doing suicide material at a mic, much like this, and the host got upset. He goes, oh, the bar manager said no suicide material. I'm like, it's a little late now. But then I said, I was like, you guys all realize you're gonna die, right? Though? You know what I mean? Like, suicide is just pro-choice, right? It's just taking your death into your own hands. I believe in a woman's right to choose to take her own life. The iPhone factory in China, you may know about them, good place to work. I like to think, imagine going for an interview at the iPhone factory, Foxconn in China. And then at the end of the interview, you ask them like, so what are some of the benefits of working here? And they go, well, actually, we have suicide nets. So if you don't like working here, you won't even need health insurance. All right, thank you.